Have you ever wanted to build a successful team in Transformers Earth Wars, but really don't know how to? Well, I'm here to help. What is up, everyone? My name is reshimine. Welcome back to another Transformers Earth Wars premiere for beginners. And today we're going to be discussing team building. Now, if you missed my last video, might help you out a lot. It will be in the corner up here on a little card link. You can just click it and it will guide you right to that video. It will discuss special abilities and different class types and break down each bot and what you need to know. Now, we're going to be focusing on team building because I've seen a lot of new players generally join and they're like, oh, well, I do it this way. And they, let's just say, do it the wrong way. But today we're going to learn a little bit together. I'm going to be taking through my personal collection, and we're actually going to be diving into the actual game I have, and just exploring different options. Now, obviously, if you do have an interesting team, please share it. I'd be interested to know about it. So, without further ado, let's dive into why is it important to have a consistent team. So you may be asking yourself the question, why do I want a balanced team? Well, see, balanced teams are a lot helpful in hard mode wars. You think about it, being in those hard areas where you do have to fight even titans, you really have to be a little cautious of yourself to make sure you're doing everything correctly. And just throwing all your bots onto one plate that are the strongest may not be the greatest simple idea. And quite frankly, it could cost you a lot of wins. And you could be asking yourself questions like, why did they even do that? So here's the thing. Try to find bots that combo together. Obviously, we're going to look at what I have and then go from there, right? Start small, go big. Try to pick one bot. For example, I love using Brainstorm, and obviously we might actually see them today in action. Who knows? And find where bots come in. So, with all the further ado, let's get in the game and actually check out what I have. Alright, so in a little bit, you guys should see the screen load. Error reshimine if you're out there. Okay. Should be up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to analyze a little bit about which bots you should really try to use and which bots you should avoid. There are a couple out there that I would generally speak of. Okay, so bots that you should use. Let's go into my team real quick. And as you can see, there are a lot of them that seem OP and worthy of using. But there are some that are very tactical and very useful in some ways or some form. Let's start off with one that a lot of people might agree with me on, and that is Marnivora. Healing Tower, level 8. Spawn and healing tower that recovers 417 health to all allies in a range for every second for 15 seconds. It cannot be targeted or destroyed. This is one of the top tier medics, ladies and gentlemen, and I am not lying when I say that. Her setup's a little awkward right now. I have Alpha Trion gain a 1 Billy point for every 12.5 seconds, and then her combat bot Shatters Glass Steeljaw can cause up to 181 damage per second. Every 20 seconds, he shoots 8 rockets, covering an area of smoke, blocking 12.5 damage for 5 seconds. So he's like a shield bot in some way or some form. Another bot I would love you guys to try to use, if possible, would be... Who was it? I'm thinking of him. Is this guy. 6 Gun. 6 Gun has infrared homing. Level 8. Set an area on fire, dealing 1,911 fire damage over 6 seconds, and then take off and shoot 4 heated guide missiles. Each missile prioritizes burning defenses and causes 3,583 damage. Now, his setup is Voltage Mixture, increases special ability damage by 10.5%. And then his combat bot, Trenchfoot, deal 1.5 more damage to targets under fire, acid, EMP, or speed reduction. Equipped DPS bot DPS is increased by 16%. Range varies according to class. Apply 30% speed reduction for 3.5 seconds. That is pretty OP, if I'm going to be honest. And then the last bot I would recommend for you guys to give a shot, and quite frankly, I think a lot of people might agree with me on this, I hope, is, how come I can't see him right now? Oh, yeah, he's right in front of my eyes. Rhinox, and this is the 5-star. Life Stealing Charge. Mind you, he's a level 11 now. SA-11. Rush into combat, imprisoning buildings in your path for 9 seconds. The vines deal 294 damage per second, slowing down nearby defenses for 70%, and heal your allies by 37.5 of the defense's damage value per second. Now his equipment is Transmittal Rhinox is his core, I should say. Restores 2.3 health for every 5 seconds. When your health drops below 40%, you imprison nearby foes in your life-stealing vines for 9.9 seconds. So that means outpost bots. And then Petra, for short, Petrodon, causes an earthquake. 30% of the bot's DPS value as damage to enemies around your target. All your attacks heal you for 7.8% of the damage done. That's pretty OP. Now, you may be asking, Reshima, there might be bots that you don't want me to use. Well, I think we're about to talk about a major one that you should avoid at all costs, and that is going to be... Where is she? I'm pretty sure I have Desktop. Now this is a bot that a lot of beginners would be like, ooh, this bot's very attractive because of a cheap cost. No. Clustered Strike. Fire off 16 grenades, dealing 399 damage over a massive area. It's not that massive, ladies and gentlemen. It's very weak. So quite frankly, don't use this bot. Another bot I would argue not to use is Nose Cone. Now I know my friend, I think it's Val from the Discord server I'm on for Transformers Earth Wars, has this guy maxed out to the max. But I wouldn't recommend it. Nose Cone has Path of Destruction. gain 60% max health and damage absorption for 8.7 seconds while slowly maneuvering into combat, smashing walls and reflecting 4% all incoming damage for the next 13 seconds. Attracts defenses, can't target walls. Now, that is the buff version. However, even though that sounds attractive to the eye, I still probably will never use this guy. I'm not saying he's not good for me currently, but maybe if you find a spicy idea how to use him, go ahead. But I would probably avoid this bot at all costs, especially if you do have a solid warrior bot. The last bot I would recommend for you to avoid using, and this one is going to make a lot of sense when you see it. It's Power Glide. Bombing Run. Level 4. Drop 12 bombs in a line across the target, each dealing 260 damage. That is very weak, and I think a lot of people will agree with me that this is a bot that will need buffed in the future, and hopefully he's a little bit better, because we do not want to see any weak bots. So, now that we discussed which bots you should use and which bots you shouldn't use, let's get into some team building exercises. Alright, so we're going to go back into game, and now we're going to take a look at building a team. So, what do I really want to focus on? Obviously, I've covered bots that you should use and which bots you shouldn't use. So let's go to the shuttle here real quick. Now, I erased all my squads before this so you guys would have an idea. Now, I am working with a full 8 squad here. Okay, you may be a beginner and you may only have like 4 to 5 squads. Maybe take some advice from me on this, but let's just work on an 8-team squad just to make sense. So obviously, when you do join the Discord server, by the way, will be in the description down below. You guys can join down there. People are going to want to see your collection, and they want to see by star rating, not by power, because I see a lot of rookies do this. That is a no-go, because people are going to get a little confused. They want to see it by star rating, which I have it right here. So what bot do we want to build around? Well, let's start off with Brainstorm, because I think he's one of my favorites. Well, he is one of my favorites. There's no doubt about that. Static Strike, level 8. Drop a stack bomb that traps defenses in an area, reducing their speed by 70% for 13.2 seconds. If a trap building is destroyed, it will shatter and cause 3,780 damage to nearby enemies. Okay, so he's in. So what bots do we generally want to use? Well, we want another air class bot to allow him to succeed, and that is where Jetfire comes in. Airstrike level 8. Fire 4 powerful rockets at a target building, dealing 116 damage. Oh, by the way, that Brainstorm video should be up in the corner because I just realized I've made a video of him on his own, and Jetfire actually has his own video too. So, without that further ado, let's get back to team building here real quick. Let's see, who do we want to add here? I think we want another jet. So we're going to pick Shatterglass Jetfire. Laser drones, level 9. Fire 3 lasers at a target, dealing up to 7,394 damage in total, and deploy 3 targetable decoys that have 40% of your HP. Deploy decoys, taunt enemy air defenses, and have a temporary shields that negate all damage for 9.5 seconds. That's pretty good. Alright. Another bot I would love to add. Do we add both of them? No, we don't want... Okay, so right now, as we're looking at this, we have 3 air class bots. I think we need like a warrior or an air, like a triple changer. Let's actually go here real quick. I need to look at what I got. We'll go with Skylinks here. Skylinks has 2 attacks. Flame Strike, level 6. Set the target on fire, dealing 2,146 fire damage over 8 seconds. Follow with Plasma Shroud. Reignite the target for 3,339 fire damage over 6 seconds. Sorry. And then Plasma Shroud, level 6. Ionized Plasma lowers enemy damage by 50% for 11.3 seconds. Follow with Flame Strike to trigger a Plasma Burst, dealing 2,385 fire damage in a big area. So that is why we're picking him. Let's go here real quick. I need to go down the list here. And we're going to find out who we... Okay, looks like he might be on research. No, he's not. We're going to use Topspin. Now, Topspin is a combo with Skylinks. Why? Well, let's read his ability. Dark Beam, level 7. That's weird ability for an Autobot, I'm going to be honest. Fire a Bullet, releasing clouds along the way. Lowering enemy damage by 50% for 13 seconds. Deals 3,950 damage to the target and 25% to the surrounding enemies. Clouds combo with Skylink's Flame Strike ability, dealing bonus damage. Did I just read that right? Wow, okay, yeah, cool. I never knew that was in the actual reading. Okay. Okay, so now we got... Okay, so we got a special bot, we got a triple charge changer, and we have... Oh, whoop. Hang on. Did I actually do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what I think we need is a warrior bot, and I think this guy's gonna do the job. Stampede, level 8. Beast Wars Ironhide, by the way. 80% max health and damage absorption for several seconds, and then rush into combat, damaging walls along the way. Then you stop, dealing 745 damage and 9,922 walls. Buildings around are weakened, receiving 40% more damage for 10 seconds. Yeah, I think he's worthy of all time. And before I forget, we're gonna add River to this team. Okay, I think the last bot should be another warrior. Why not? Give me a moment. I'm just getting over a cold, so if you guys see me drinking water during that, just know that is why. Explosive Decoy, level 7. Place a decoy that has 65% of your health and tracks defenses. When destroyed, it explodes, dealing 2,731 damage in a large area. Only one decoy can be active at a time, so he'll be a little helper. So now we're good to battle. And we're gonna go here. Now the battle section, we're allowed to attack. So here we go. Battle. So basically here are the zones that we could go in. We could obviously go into the higher zone, which I don't think will be fun. Or we could go in the lower zone, but for now we can go to the suggested battle zone. So now we're actually gonna go in and actually practice with this team. What HQ are we going up against? We're going up against HQ 17, so we're going to have a little fun with that. Okay, so, this is kind of taking into a little conclusion here that we're going up against another opponent. So, these turrets are going to start locking on us. I just want to make sure Okay, we shouldn't have a really bad problem here. Okay, so here we go.
Now,
so just deploying bots here real quick. There we go, okay. We're gonna use Brainstorm here and Jetfire. Alright. Yep. Ooh. Rest in peace to that combat bot. I'm going to use Mariver here. Boom. That's how you do it. So right there, that is, you know, just a perfect slow motion replay, you know, work on everything. Believe it or not, that's only the first team we're talking about. We still got a couple more teams I want to break down real quick. Man, that was a lot of fun to do. So hopefully that made sense to you guys, first of all. So basically what it takes is you want to use all certain bots. Now we're not done yet. I would like to do a couple more teams before the next video. So, well, not the next video. I want to do a couple more teams to show you guys what it's really like. So, with all that further ado, you know, why don't we just slide right over to the next video. So, editor, if you're out there, let's do it. Alright, so we're back again with another, one of these videos, and we're going to look at another team that I love to use, and it's going to be a Prime Rush team, without Optimus Prime, that is. Unfortunately for me, Optimus Prime is currently in research at this time of recording the video, and it doesn't actually make me, make any sense to wait for him to come out. So, let's go to the shuttle again, and, kind of get a look here on what that team would look like. Now, we're going to read all the stats again, so prepare for more reading. So, like I said, Optimus is in research, so who do we use now? I think I have him here somewhere. Hound Vamp. Now, a lot of you guys are like, bro, this boss seems weak. Well, he sort is weak, but then again, he's not. G.I. Joe command for level 6. Follow Duke's command. Aim at a defense and the Vamp will deal 1,922 damage. Defenses in the area will receive 40% more damage and will get prioritized by all bots for 8.8 seconds. So this is the way I could really guide the team around. Another bot that I will have, and actually his video will be up in the corner up yonder with Rhinox as well. We have Laser Optimus, Rio Trek mode, level 11. For 10 seconds, fire plasma discs dealing 1,302 damage and bouncing onto 3 nearby targets. 20% reduction per bounce, applying the EMP effect to your foes. He's going on, and then Rhinox and I just rambling like them. We actually already read his stats, so I actually don't need to read them again. Let's see here. Another bot would be Chroma. Now, Chroma is a sneak pick because in higher zones she's not as good, but for now we're free to use her no matter what. EMP Shock level 8. Place an EMP Shock Tower. Place an EMP Shock Tower dealing electro damage that has 50% of your health, 74% of your DPS damage per second, and can disable nearby defenses. Lasts for 30 seconds, explodes when destroyed or expired, dealing 3.5 times more damage to nearby enemies. That makes her really good. Another bot I like to use, now we already read Jetfire's ability. And this is a new addition to the team. Red Alert. Speed Run. Level 7. Give your allies 40% damage absorption and stun immunity for 8 seconds. And then rush into combat, smashing walls and causing 1006 damage to a single target. 4 times more damage if the target is affected by your friction rifle. That is very OP. Gotta be honest. And then, actually, hold up. Let's switch it here real quick. We need Snapdragon and then Red Alert. We'll read what Snapdragon does. Fireball, level 8. You set your foes on fire in a straight line, dealing 777 fire damage over 10 seconds, followed with Mach 3, flying over targets under fire, make them explode, dealing 1,276 fire damage in a small area. And then his second ability is Mach 3, level 8, rush in, shortly becoming invisible to your foes and reducing their speed 50% along the way for 15 seconds. 0 on second hit, follow with Fireball, dealing 2,331 damage to over 10 seconds to targets under 50% speed reduction effect, 2 times damage on speed targets, 0 speed targets. And the medic is going to be Ratchet. Healing grenade, level 8. Launch a grenade, covers 2,661 health to all Autobots in an area for 5 seconds. So, basically, hold on a minute. Okay. Hopefully that's just cut out and, yeah. I just wanted to check real quick if I was actually still recording. I don't know why I had to do that, but it's fine. So with all that further ado, let's get into battle here real quick. Oops, my bad. Yep, I forgot. We were in the building section. So here we go. Now to make sure this becomes clear, we're gonna actually use a combiner here because I think we're able to go in the higher zone. Do we? Yes. No, we don't. Yeah. The reason why I'm bringing a combiner is because of Snapdragon. He has a core that's known as Nexus Prime. Nexus Prime, when the bot is equipped in battle, you deal 18.5 additional damage to your opponent's combiner. If you deploy a combiner, the equipped bot before your combiner on attack, your combiner will deal 18.5 additional damage and gain 40% reduction from all raid damage. That is interesting. So, we will... Do we? Yeah, why not? I forgot. It's one of the best combiners. So, we got no issue. Like I said, we have no issue. Okay, here we go. So, obviously, I have Metroplex here. Oh, Joe! I meant to tap on Metroplex, and clearly I diddly goofed. Okay, so there's that shield. Ratchet, I think I might need you to take out that. Okay, so we're gonna deal the combiner. Now, I want you guys to pay attention here. You're gonna notice there's those crosses above his head. We're gonna hit Overlord with... Oh, yep, he's done. We're gonna use his third ability here. Okay, cool. There we go. We're gonna use Ratchet a couple times to heal up. There we go. Adios to that base. So as you guys can see, Howlman is actually not as bad compared to other bots. And that, quite frankly, he may not be as good as Optimus Prime, but Optimus Prime is still in research at this moment, so you always want to have reliable backups when you're building teams. That's a very handy-dandy team, if I'm going to be honest. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. Obviously, you guys will see this all in one session, but for me, it's going to be multiple recordings. So anyhow, I'll see you guys back for the third team building project, and then we will wrap it up from there. Alright, so for team number 3, we are working with, I wanted to change things around, because sometimes when you play with the same teams over and over again, it kind of gets a little repetitive and boring, so I wanted to spice things up for you guys. So that's what we're going to do. I was thinking we would try to do a little bit of a, kind of like a raid team, but not really. Let's go to the shell here, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so the lead bot this round I want to try out is you, Rhodius Prime. Rhodius Prime, what should we know about him? Matrix Burst. Level 7, overcharge the sparks of your allies, making them deal 234% of their damage in an area around them for 5 seconds. Over 5 seconds. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is OP. So we are going to add him to the batch. And his teammate. Well, I wish it was his teammate, but for me it is. Hoist, Engineer's Touch. Level 8. For 10 seconds, you and your allies attack 80% faster and receive a 228 health every second. That is very good. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, Micronus. That's a Prime Core. Restores 1.4 health to nearby teammates every 5 seconds. That's OP, ladies and gentlemen. So, how do we help these two become better? Well, we need some bots that can do multiple amounts of damage, and that is where Sentius Magnus comes in. Or, I'm sorry if I just messed up with his name. Oh gosh. Siege Mode. Level 5. For 10 seconds, use ranged attacks dealing 93 damage per second, taking 50% less damage from attacks against you. He's going to be on the team. We also have Twin Twist, which is another bot that's so good. Overcharge level 6 for 20 seconds, double your attack speed, dealing 4 times damage to walls, and increase your damage to 1,131 per hit with Amalgus on top. You're looking at while in alternate mode. Increases all damage, including ability, by 12%. Restores 1% of health for every 0.5 seconds. To me, I don't think you can beat anything like that. Another bot that I like using this guy with... Wait. Hold up. I'm probably looking a little too far down. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm going... Oh, yeah. You want to have some fun? Try Impactor. Impactor. Energon Mind Blaster. Level 5. For 10 seconds, your beam causes 4,400 beam damage. You generate a shield, attract defenses, and absorb 70% of damage you receive every time you get hit. Your laser damage increases by 1%. So the more Impactor takes damage, the more damage he goes back right to your opponents, which is so insane. I really hope I do have a good setup. We have Roto Storm. Now this guy recently did get a 5-star, which I don't know if I'll ever chase it. Maybe I will. Rocket Cascade. Level 6. For 20 seconds, hover and fire long-range rockets dealing 691 damage per second. Each of your targets that are destroyed, you deal 30% bonus damage, up to a maximum of 370 damage, bonus damage. That is OP, guys. That is OP. Okay. Yes. Now, honestly, to me, I feel like we need to bring double medic here because I feel like we have enough bots to do legit damage right now. Okay, so you're looking at Rodius Prime, Voice, Sentius Magnus, Twin Twist, Impact, and Roaring Stone. I think we got enough damage bots. I think we do. So let's bring in a helper known as Wheeljack. Wheeljack, what does he do? Combat Stimulants. Level 6, amplify the movement and attack speeds of nearby Autobots by 60% for 5 seconds. He does heal though. He does heal. That may look like just a support bot, but he does heal. So let's put him on the team. Do I? First aid? No, first aid isn't available. Okay, he is. Now, first aid is not the greatest bot, but we're gonna still use him just to show a lot off. Deploy Metabots. Level 7. Deploy 2 Metabots, each with 900 health and an ability to shield a friendly bot, blocking 45% of damage. So, just want you to take a look at this, of this madness, and you're about to see a lot of madness. So, we're gonna get into bed. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. I'm in the dock screen before anything else. Alright, here we go, guys. Jeez, I'm wondering how this is going to go. Either this is going to go really bad or really good. It depends. Alright. Here we go, guys. Alright.
Roll out. Concentrate.
This is gonna be OP. Okay, so we do have 3 medics, so we're just gonna release the guys. See how they go. We're gonna allow Voice to use his ability, Wheeljack to use his ability. Look how simple that's going. They're just clearing right through that base. We're gonna let Wheeljack use his ability. I wish every battle could go like that. OP. Very nice. Wow. I think I came up with my favorite team. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start running this team more often. Although maybe not the triple medic, but we knew. Wow. Wow, guys. That's OP. Covered 3 sets of teams. We've covered bots that you don't use, you know, bots that you should use. Well, now, all we gotta do is just end, so let's just move to the ending. So hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's premiere. I just want to thank you guys for 280 plus subscribers. It's an honor to know that there are that many people out there that, you know, just welcome me into your home for a little bit. And I know I'm a little crazy when it comes to content creating, but I love doing this, and I do it for fun. I don't do it for fame, I guess. But it's very appreciative just to know that there are people out there that just do learn a lot about this game. And I will say this: if you guys have something you want me to cover in game about cover like a topic about this game, let me know down in the comment section below. I will be happy to cover that. And there will be another poll that will have a couple options. I would imagine the next video will be a lot of talk about like combats, cores, and all that stuff. That's going to get a little more complicated. Obviously, we did talk a little bit about that with some bots, so just stay tuned for that. So, the next video that should be coming out is the 5-star Batch 7 review. I would hope that would come out. If this is coming out February, February it's coming out. I think the batch 7 video should be coming out in March at some point. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys later, alligators. Peace!